he can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
A few moments later.
Just my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am.
All right, guys, go and check out this compilation video. Here we go.
Somebody help me understand, why do guys ask you for your number and then make zero effort to hit you up? Like, I was minding my business. Why did you come to my table? Why'd you do that? Why'd you tap me? Why? Please help.
Post number clarity. Post number clarity. That's what probably happened here. You probably realize that the juice ain't worth the squeeze halfway through the interaction. He probably already committed to himself that, hey, I'm going to get her number. Let me go ahead and follow through with this and just not call her back. During the interaction, it was probably difficult. She probably made it difficult. You had to jump through hoops and hurdles just to get her phone number. And he probably said to himself, yeah, I'm not chasing women. If the initial interaction is difficult, what's in store for me down the line? Plus, I got to pay for dates and it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. If the initial interaction is difficult, what's the point? What's the point? So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he had post number clarity and he kept it moving.
Men are naturally submissive. All you got to do is call the police on them. Watch how submissive they get. They might even cry.
Absolutely insane. I mean, the misandry is right in your face. Okay, she's basically saying that she's going to weaponize the system against you, right? So let's read the caption here. Call the police on them and watch how submissive men will get. Men are submissive. So she's trying to weaponize the system against men to get what she wants, right? So these types of individuals that do this should be locked up and the key should be thrown away. I'm just saying. So let's read the caption here. First comment says, Ku Klux Keisha. Hey, sometimes to be your own people. I'm just saying. Next comment says, she the enemy. Yeah, I mean, hey, if she's going to weaponize the system against you and, try to get you locked up or put you in a situation, a compromising situation where your freedom is going to be taken from you, is completely diabolical. Absolutely. Let's continue here. If a woman calls the cops on you and you go back to them, you deserve whatever you get. I mean, hey, you got to read the signs, even if it's literal or hinting at the idea of possibly calling the police and turning your life upside down. That should give you reason to pause and to leave, to exit the situation. Let's continue here. I can't believe how willing some people are to potentially ruin someone else's life. Calling the police should be reserved for feeling genuinely threatened, not petty. Yeah, I mean, hey, some women will call the police on men based on how they feel, right? If they feel rejected, they feel slighted, they want to, make your life a living hell. They want to destroy you. They want to weaponize kids against you. They want to tear you down, take your resources, what have you. Yeah, these women in today's society are incentivized, not just through the sisterhood, but society, generally speaking, to call the police on men. And then you get into a situation where it's your word against hers. And unfortunately, the culture that we live in is believe all women, right? Believe all women. And a man is guilty until proven innocent. Crazy.
Black women are the dumbest group in America. They're literally trained crash outs. All of their ideology is backwards, and everything that they believe in is dysfunctional. These are the defenders of the dysfunction and the chaos. They encourage it. And you know that because look at Texie Red. They allow her to sell booty hole brown and gonorrhea lip glosses. Disgusting. And then they get all these degrees to still come out broke, alone, and in debt. Not to mention they let the government convince them to destroy their children and to go against the very men that are put here to protect them. And this is why they fall for every scam that the government push. Feminism, abortion, birth control. They even fell for the scam that they're the smartest group in America. You are not the most educated. You are the most indoctrinated. Congratulations. And you talk so much about your degrees, and black men still make more money than you and raise better children than you. Amazing. And you know what? The solution is just very simple. Bow out and let black men lead. Simple.
There you have it. I mean, this is a mic drop to me at this point in time. Yeah, I'm not going to add anything further to this, but let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree with what she had to say? Let me know.
He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
A few moments later.
Just my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing.
Never
I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
Absolutely nasty, boohoo whining and complaining at the fact that she now needs to shop at H&M. You poor thing, right? You poor thing.
So as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic, and there's a big shortage of baddies. It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier and I saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him and he smiled back at me. And obviously he drove away after that, but I was like, oh my God, a cute guy? This was at 6:50 p.m. It's 7:17 and I'm still like, oh my God. And I feel like this is gonna power me through my evening. Like, wow, I actually saw an attractive man today. Like, diamond in the rough, needle in the haystack. Seriously.
So you have these mid individuals making videos talking about there's not enough good looking men out here. Meanwhile, she's mid AF. Okay, they're calling it the chopped male epidemic. So yeah, I think her priorities are all scrambled up here. Yeah, I can't see her having any issues when it comes to men approaching her.
Did you go to college?
I went to medical school.
But did you finish?
No, I resigned.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, see the arguments of this stuff? It seemed like,
I was just asking you.
my 17-year-old little brother is bigger than you.
I will
put you in a headlock and just go.
He's like taller than you.
Yeah, no, he's everything bigger than
That's
you.
cool. What does that have to do with?
Because you too small. You're a small package and you feisty. You seem real sassy. It seems like I'm gonna knock you to the ICU. So your teeth, your outfit, all the chains. You look like you dragging your feet like you a kid.
Dragging my feet?
Yeah, like it's giving you slow, and I can't deal with that. Especially the height. Like you like, what's the Chihuahua?
You get feisty from asking you questions.
Chihuahua.
Are we supposed to have a conversation?
Like you're sassy, like you're argumentative, the back and forth. I don't do that. And I real life beat on men, so
that's it.
I wouldn't get into that.
I don't get why guys still appear on these types of shows, right? Because we've already established this is a humiliation ritual, right? It really is. I mean, if you're appearing on this show at this point in time, I mean, you know what it is, right? You're gonna meet these types of hyenas that are chronically single. She claims that she was in medical school. I don't believe her. Okay, she said that she resigned. Cool story, bro. And you can't even have a normal conversation with these types of women. We can tell why you're single.
A man should never ask a woman what he brings to the table, what she brings to the table, because I'm a believer, that a man should have his own table and bring her into it. So basically, he should be the provider. He shouldn't be asking for 50-50. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I agree. I agree with a man providing, for sure, but to a certain extent.
Like,
let's say, for an example, if I have a partner, right? She doesn't have no kids with me or anything like that at all. She's gonna be in a different character. Like, let's say she's
category.
She's gonna be somewhere else. Now, if she was to be the mother of my kids, for sure, she's gonna be in a different category also.
This is why I get so much backlash, because obviously you're not going to give your all to just a woman from the street. Right. You should, as a man, you should pick a good woman before you giving her your money.
There was one guy that I dated who was so nice, so cute, took me on the best dates, so fun. Like, we had fun. Every single date we had fun. But I did not feel emotionally connected to him. Like, I didn't feel, and it wasn't even that I wasn't attracted to him, because he was an attractive guy, but there was just something lacking, and I was able to recognize it quickly. You know, I was able to recognize it quickly, and instead of being like, oh, but he's so nice. He's such a nice guy. He treats me so nice. He has money. You know, I don't have to worry about anything with it. This is what we do as women. We talk ourselves in to situations that we genuinely don't want to be in, because there's almost like a guilt that you feel when someone's nice to you and treats you great, but you don't feel connected with them, to them in a romantic way. Like, as a friend, we could be friends all day, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I had to, I had to tell him, that that's how I felt, because I wanted to be honest, and I felt like, he kind of wanted to push things along.
AKA, she wanted a toxic relationship. Toxic relationship. She wouldn't even know what to do with a healthy, alkaline relationship. Okay, a lot of these chicks want the toxicity that comes with certain guys. They want the emotional roller coaster. They want the up and down, because according to some of these model women, it's exciting. It's exciting. That's all they know, right? You look at their previous relationships, ain't hard to tell what they're really about, right? Look at their last few exes and you'll probably find your answer right there in regards to what she's probably used to, right? So he was a good guy. He was doing all the right things. Everything that a healed individual would want, but it seems like she's gravitating towards the chaos and destruction.